Welcome back to the David Bauman Show here on Sports Talk 1040 and 1080 The Team. We are joined by dominant driver, three-time Indy 500 winner, Helio Castroneves, right here in the Sports Talk Florida studios. Helio, good morning. Great to catch up with you,
Good morning.
man.
I'm actually impressed that you did not mention about Dancing with the Stars.
I will. Oh, don't you forget it. We're going to go dancing right here on the show.
I was like, man, this is the first time. But I'm really proud, man. I really work hard to win that competition.
Oh, people love that stuff.
Oh, you kidding me? That's great. That was awesome. But I agree. No, this is we're here because of the St. Pete race.
Yeah.
That's going to happen, man, in a couple of weeks actually. And I'm
optimism.
Really excited. Yes.
Optimism.
Absolutely.
Everybody's excited.
It's been a long off season, let me tell you, and I'm defending the win that I did last year, so I'm really excited to be back, and hopefully we can do it again.
You know, I started the segment saying three-time Indy 500 winner just because of the magnitude of that accomplishment. But you are three-time Honda Grand Prix of St. Pete winner.
It's so funny. I was looking to your paper and all the status, and I saw, man, I won back-to-back, 2006 and 7.
You had to remind yourself.
But this is a great place. I mean, St. Pete, it's an awesome place, great street course. The fans are awesome. The city and the people that promotes the race also, they do a great job.
Change this year. It'll be 110 laps.
Correct.
Instead of 100.
Interesting. Probably, it's going to be tough to do in a few mileage. People are going to have to go for it, and it might be, faster than previous years. So it's going to be an interesting race. It's good every time you change a little bit. It's always change a little bit of strategy. It's throw a little curveball, for the people that call in the race, and I think that's good.
We talk about optimism to start the season. The NASCAR circuit starts right up the road in Daytona. The IndyCar circuit starts right here in St. Pete. And you told me off camera, you said, St. Pete is my friend.
Yeah.
Why have you been so successful in St. Petersburg?
I guess first is in Florida. Second, the atmosphere is just awesome. Every time you go to a place that you have a lot of people, you have a lot of fans, it's exciting about to have you there. It's always a lot of fun. It makes the drivers also go out there and like, man, I'm going to try win this thing. And again, I mean, being with Team Penske, especially this year, we're going to have Hitachi colors in the car. So really, really excited. Every year when you have something, even that it's a small difference, sometimes not a big one, but it makes you go out there and do your best.
Do you ever stop to think, wow, I've been with Team Penske for 12 years, going on 13?
Yeah, and I actually, every time I'm thinking about it, I just so fortunate to be with just such an incredible organization. Team Penske is just an amazing people, not only from the top to the bottom, especially Roger. He's not only a great businessman, a great team leader, but especially he's a great human being, and be associated with those guys, it just makes me proud.
Helio Castroneves gets set for the 9th annual Honda Grand Prix of St. Petersburg. It's coming up March 22nd through the 24th. The crowds at these events too. Have you seen them grow? Have you noticed? Yeah.
Every year it's always different, and especially last year was a very emotional race. It was the first time that we raced back there without any Weldon, with the big accident that we had in 2011, and it was tough. It was tough, but we were able to go through. And we just want to keep going. And in fact, one of the corners that we go through, it's a Dan Weldon way. So we excited to go back again and remember him one more time.
We all miss him, huh?
Absolutely. Everyone in the community miss him.
Yeah. Helio Castroneves, our guest right here on the David Bauman Show. It's so great to catch up with him at a time where there is, I bring up the word optimism again. It's like that in every sport, though, right? Everybody's got high expectations, anticipating what could be. And Helio, 37 years old now, you've done a lot, you've accomplished a lot, but you still have dreams.
I still have the fire, my man. It's like I wake up in the morning and I'm like, okay, we gotta go. So it's kind of like your body's already, your mind is already set for that kind of scenario. So for me, it's just the same way, and or a little bit more, because you want to continue doing it. As long as you have the fire, you're competitive, you want to go out there and do your best, I think we should keep going. And we have great competitors this year. Every year it's getting better. You know, different drivers, different teams, and which is great. It's great for the series. You know, we have new, young, upcoming talents, and that's what makes me keep going as well, because they challenge me. I say, wait a minute, man. I might be a little bit older than you, but I can kick your butt, you know. So, which is really cool, and that's what I love about the sport.
Helio, I have to ask you about Danica Patrick. You competed against her. What was it like to see her? She did well. She competed at the Daytona 500, her first Daytona 500, and she hung in there. What was it like? Did you watch?
Oh yeah, all credit for her. You know, you gotta remember it's a tough sport, special. Moving from IndyCar to a Cup Series, which is a completely different car. People don't realize that you know, it's a completely different car. Although Daytona it's different because you can go flat out. You don't use much of the areas of airs. You know, draft, that is a little bit different. Obviously, the people that she's competing against, much more experienced. They can see this type of things. That's why the ending, she ended up hanging out. But when you have a fast car, people want to take advantage of that as well. But she did an incredible job. She was able to stay with everyone out there. Big credit for her.
Oh, what sort of impact did she leave with IndyCar? Because there are mixed. Some says that she was great, and others are critical. What do you think? What sort of impact do you think she left?
You know, because obviously when we out there, you don't want to discriminate who is, you know, if she's because she's a female or whatever, what type of, you know, way she is. But for me, every time I see a driver that's in front of me, I want to be in front of whoever it is.
Oh yeah.
You know, but I gotta say, I gotta give her a credit for being female in a bunch of guys in an area that's a male sport. She's feisty. She's able to overcome those kind of scenarios, and I have a little girl now. I don't know if I would have put my little girl through that kind of scenario, but that for me, it's the biggest thing. As a driver, you know, maybe she not as one of the biggest talent, let's put it this way, but you know, she can hang her out there with. I remember many times, you know, challenging with her, especially in the ovals. When she have a good car, she go for it, and that's what I like about her.
Yeah, she's loaded with confidence. Hey, Helio, I think you bring up an interesting point. You've got a little girl. Would you let her do this? Let's talk about it. Let's take a quick break here on the show, because there are in many different sports. There are football players who are saying that they won't let their kids play football. Let's talk a little bit about that. Get into it personal, and of course, we're going to talk about your dancing skills, man. Helio Castroneves dancing with us right here on the David Bauman Show. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Welcome back to the David Bauman Show. Yet another segment with Helio Castroneves in studio with us in the Sports Talk Florida studios as we get set for the Honda Grand Prix of St. Petersburg, the IndyCar Series set to get underway here in 2013. Helio, great to have you here, man. We said we'd get into some of the personal. Some of the personal life, Dancing with the Stars, star you are. But we also finished the segment talking about you have a little girl now.
That's right.
Would you let her race?
Good question. I would prefer not.
Why?
Because I know the dangers of the sport. I know how tough it is. But certainly, I would do everything, whatever she wanted to do, to achieve her dream. If she want to drive, yes, I would give all my effort to make sure that she can do that. And or if she want to do something else, again, the same way. I prefer her to dance, you know? That's why I'm like, look
safer.
At the trophy. Yeah, safer.
Hey, she could still hurt her knee, though, or something. You never know.
In life, we have risk. But certainly, we could eliminate the chances. And but my point is, yes, I would support her in whatever she wants. But I would prefer she do something else rather than racing.
Well, you worry about the dangers, Helio. Are there any dangers, in your opinion, that are still not taken care of or need to still be addressed?
Well, you know, it's tough. Certainly, the series, actually motor racing, and along the way, they did an incredible job with the safe walls, hands device, everything with the car. And now, unfortunately, in Daytona, we just saw a big accident there. My first reaction is just to start eliminating a little bit of the front seats, you know, just in case. But it's tough to decide. You can't have any other idea, or maybe they should spend more on that area about the fencing around, because, like I said, in 2011 we had unfortunately an accident with Dan Weldon that ended up taking his life. and thank God nothing more seriously in terms of taking a life away in Daytona. But this type of racing, you know, close racing is great for the fans. Everybody love it. For us, for the drivers, it's a little bit tough because it's not much. It's a little out of your hands, and that's what happens. It's not about when it's going to happen a big accident, but it's about or if it's going to happen a big accident. It's about when it's going to happen, and that's where it's becoming a little issue. Sometimes we gotta separate a little bit of the cars, let the drivers, let the team be able to fine-tune the car so that it can challenge. Maybe instead of 10 cars fighting with each other, maybe it should be 2 or 3, you know, and still the excitement. But other than that, I feel motor racing, it's much more safe than it used to be 20, 40 years ago, and but it's still a dangerous sport. Yeah,
I appreciate your insight on what can be a tough topic. And something that there may never be a perfect fix. It's just the inherent dangers.
In every sport, you know, there's a risk, and obviously racing, it's a big one.
Helio, let's talk about your dancing skills, man. Dancing with the Stars. Did you ever think that it would have opened you up to a new audience and a new fan base like Dancing with the Stars did?
Well, I had no idea. First, when I joined the obviously 5 years ago, and then the All-Star season, which was last year, for me, I had no idea what I was capable, you know, and my goal was not to be eliminated first. That was my goal, man. I said actually to everyone, it was I guarantee people are going to tease me, going to make fun of me, and I didn't care about it. And I was like, well, the worst scenario is possible. They're going to say, oh, that driver that sucks on dancing, man. That guy's horrible. But wow, what a turnout! You know, it was great. It was fun, and it was great to see a lot of people following, you know, from dancing and start watching racing, which was great. And I remember first race of the season, which was after I won the season, 2007, the Dancing with the Stars. People in St. Pete were like, man, I came here to watch it, and it was great to see the fans from dancing just want to see what's happening in racing.
This is Helio Castroneves in studio with us. He joined us live in studio for a quick little tease to finish up the show on Tuesday, and he told us that his most proud accomplishment, 3-time Indy 500 champion. Helio, is there anything you can still accomplish that would top that?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things in racing. Certainly Indy 500, one more win, tying the record with my heroes. My hero first is Rick Mears, which is my spotter in some of the ovals, but and joined that elite group with this AJ Foyt, Alonso Sr., that in over 100 years they were able to win four times the biggest race in the world, which is Indy. Would be great to accomplish that. And the season championship, you know, it's been a long time. Like you said, I've been with 13 years with Team Penske, and win a championship for them, especially for Roger, would be awesome. And I know this year it's going to be a good one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets to see Helio Castroneves win a 4th Honda Grand Prix of St. Petersburg at gpstpete.com. We also have a phone number for you, 877-283-5385, 877-283-5385 for your tickets to see the Honda Grand Prix of St. Petersburg. It's starting the weekend of the 22nd here in March. Helio, thank you so much, man. Wish you a ton of success. You're a great guy.
Thank you.
Big-time personality, man, and this was a blast for us.
Well, thank you. Hope to see you there.
You got it.
You know, and I hope to see everyone as well. Don't forget to buy the tickets. It's about to run out, and that's what they told me. So it's important for you to guys get the phone, get on the website, buy that ticket.
St. Pete is his friend, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
St. Pete is his friend. Good to have you here in paradise to start the season, Helio. Have a good one, man. This is the David Bauman Show on Sports Talk 1040 and 1080 The Team. Oh, by the way, these races are NBC Sports Network. You can watch them there. This is the David Bauman Show powered by NBC Sports.